Well, we are referring to another aspect, that is hybridization. What is hybridization? In its ground state, an isolated atom of carbon has an electron arrangement 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. The carbon, which we have been discussing as organic chemistry, is chemistry of carbon. Let's see what is the electronic configuration. Its atomic number is 6. There are 6 electrons. How they are configured in the atom? 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. There are, in the first orbital we have two electrons, second orbital we have 4 electrons. 4 electrons are between 2s and 2p. That is, we can write the configuration as 1s, there is coupling or paired electrons, 2s paired electrons, 2p based on Pauli's exclusion principle. The 2p in the first, the 2 electrons are not paired in 2p1, but they are separately positioned. 2p, 2 energy levels, they are individual. There are 2 unpaired electrons in 2p. That is, if there are only 2 unpaired electrons, 2 carbon atoms form 4 covalent bonds. That is, if they form 4, how is that? That is, we have seen methane molecule where carbon is showing 4 valency. It is linking with 4 hydrogens. How is it formed? We'll show that. This is possible only when there is a hybridization. What is hybridization in the case of carbon? The shapes of the atomic orbitals involved cannot explain the bonding observed in compounds such as alkanes or methane. How is that? We can explain based on the formation of 1s orbital, 2s orbital, 2px, 2py and 2pz. All the 3 components of 2p orbital. That is 2px, 2py and 2pz. These 3 are mutually perpendicular. One is here shown horizontal, the other one is shown another horizontal but still in a different plane, and the third one is vertical. That is 2px, y and z. The 3 are shown in mutually perpendicular, but still remember, they are the 3 energy levels which are extremely which are identical in all respects, whose energy levels are almost equal. That is what we can explain here. Here in the carbon, 1s is full, 2s is full. In 2p there are 2 electrons. That is 2py x1, 2py1 and 2pz is an empty orbital. But remember, all these, the 2s and 2p themselves, they are of almost equal energy level. If that is the case, what can happen? Hybrid theory assumes that 2s and 2p orbitals of carbon atoms combine to form 4 identical orbitals.